Hey, Connor here, and welcome to Neversink Gardening Basics. And we're here at the Neversink Farm family plot, just the garden where we grow our food. And I thought I'd go over the layout of my garden. And you do these like that. I like to keep things straight and organized. It makes it more enjoyable to be in the garden. It makes it easier to plan out. I can put it on a piece of paper. I can draw it out a lot easier. So what I have, so let's start with the size of my beds, right? And each bed is 30 inches wide, right? I find that to be a really nice size because I can harvest from it easily. Right? I can step over it, right? If I need to straddle it, I can straddle it. The kids can work in it very easily. It's just an all-around nice size. And a lot of gardening tools work best on a 30-inch bed, right? All of my gardening tools I designed for a 30-inch bed. Now the paths I keep at 14 inches. I feel that's a comfortable place to stand. It fits a bucket, it fits a trug, it fits a basket for harvesting into. So that makes it really, really comfortable. Now in terms of length, I keep them at 15 feet, right? And that's really gonna be, how are you gonna section out your vegetables and how many of each variety do you grow, right? So that's gonna be something you should decide. How long should each bed be, right? Should I split a bed into two and grow 2 vegetables, or is it too long, or is it too short? But for me, 15 feet works out perfectly, and it's something I really like. Right? Even my raised beds are 15 feet. Right? So now on the larger scale, how many rows do I have? So there's 8 rows. Right? I like an even number. I can water it better, right? I can dissect it by number better and figure out how many beds I've planted, how many to be planted. And I have them 3 beds long, right? So it's 8 rows by 3 beds. And that gives me a huge garden, right? So that's going to be a garden that is going to feed our family, but it's also going to give us enough veg that we can freeze and store for the winter. So that's something to consider, is how big is your garden going to be, and this size works for me on that level. And one good tip that I can give you is when you lay out your beds for a permanent bed system is to use some sort of stake to mark out where they are. So you're not stepping on your beds, you're walking on the paths, and you know where they are every year. So you're just fertilizing your beds and not fertilizing your paths. All right, so one more tip I want to give you is, now that you have how I lay it out, and hopefully you get some ideas on how to lay out yours with the dimensions, is where you're going to put your garden, right? You want to think about a few things: sun, water, and soil. Is that area you're going to get enough sun? Can you get water to it? And is the soil something that you can use, right? One of the worst things is going to be too many rocks, right? That's really, the number one thing that's going to hurt you. If there's big, huge, 50-pound boulders in there, probably not the best place to choose. All right, if you want to see more videos, subscribe, and I hope you keep watching, and until next time.